So I hugged him like I normally do. Nothing out of character there, right? As we were released from the hug, I pull him back in.
Oh.
You didn't get enough?
well, let me explain.
You got to explain that.
Okay.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being hella creepy, what do you think that was?
Dude, at least a 19. So I pull him back in.
This all makes sense.
And I was like, bro. I was like, you smell good. What are you wearing? So okay. Okay, y'all are answering my question. I think I got my answer already.
This is Caesar Walker, the cool, calm, collected one.
And I'm Ronnie Gatrey, the emotional one.
And we are the Tipping Point Podcast, your source for the black male's perspective.
Tipping Point Podcast.
It's just a question for y'all because I got in a sticky situation with another dude. Pause.
Well, you know.
Okay. So YG's doing summer hoops. I know I'm coaching for his summer team or whatever. Get to practice. Assistant coach is there. Dude, I hug folks. Like that's just what I do. Even in this post-COVID era. Like I just gotta have that.
Now, how do you hug? Full embrace.
Not with the hand in front of you.
I'm burying you, dude.
Yeah, that can be uncomfortable.
That's a lot.
I can see where this story is going.
My assistant coach, I've coached with for at least 4 years now. So like I know him, we're cool. Like he's come to expect that from me. There are certain parents that I hug.
I remember you bear hugged me when I saw you for a while. I was like, I feel uncomfortable. Now I've known this guy.
You should.
I remember when you bear hugged me. I was like, I wanted the dap hug.
No. I get excited, Walker. I hug.
Oh, we know.
Okay. Anyway, so I hugged him like I normally do. Nothing out of character there, right? And so as we were released from the hug, I pull him back in.
Oh.
You didn't get enough?
well, let me explain.
You got to explain that.
Okay. So
Did you make some noise the second time?
Like, do it like you mean it.
Say it with your chest.
You know, you can feel that. You can feel that like weird energy, like, you know, because he's trying to pull away and I pulled it back in, you know, for a split second.
Bro, do you know how, okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being hella creepy, what do you think that was?
Dude, at least a 19.
Okay. So did you know it as you were doing it? Or
yeah, like
what possessed
in
you?
the moment I was like, this, Ronnie, you probably should not do this.
What possessed
But my
you?
body moves faster than my mind sometimes. So
you don't have control over your body?
No. So I'm getting to that point. So I pull him back in.
This all makes sense.
And I was like, bro. I was like, you smell good. What are you wearing? So okay. Okay, y'all are answering my question. I think I got my answer already.
Bro, you don't even hit stop at this point. Just cut whatever's off. Don't pause nothing. Just cut it off.
When you pulled him in the second time, did you take like a deep breath when he was close to you?
I don't think I did.
Did you? Okay.
I don't remember taking a deep breath.
No. Okay.
No, because what happened was.
Did you pull him in? Did you go, you smell?
I did. It was no, It was no, Okay. So let's cut the sauce out of that.
All right.
please.
I'm done.
Thank you. It was good, though. It was well played. But I think when I hugged him.
Dang. What you?
I don't know what this scent doing to me.
When I hugged her the first time, I caught a whiff, and I want to make sure it was him because if it was, I was going to tell him.
It ain't you.
It's definitely not me.
So what do you?
I was gonna make sure he knew that I thought what I thought of his scent, and 2, I was gonna try to find out what it was because I wanted to get it. Okay, so fast forward. We have practice, and you know that moment was awkward for him. Like we could that was obvious. And even throughout the hour and a half of practice, he was kind of like
keeping his distance.
Yeah. So we're walking after practice.
You don't know what the heck had just happened there.
Yeah.
He just got me too, man.
He don't even know what happened in practice.
He comes up to me after practice.
He did get me too.
He comes to me after practice and he says, Ronnie, man, you don't.
He got mentued.
He said, you don't ask a man that. Like that makes me uncomfortable. And so I was like, okay, number one, I apologize for making you uncomfortable. Let me do that. That was not my
You don't ask a
intent.
man what exactly. I'm curious.
No, I said it wrong. You said you don't tell a man that. You don't tell a man that he smells good. A man is not supposed to tell another man that he smells good. This is what my assistant coach told me.
Two heterosexual men.
That
Right.
makes sense because most men wear their scent for women.
Okay. That's fair, Black. That's fair. Is it also okay? So y'all answered my first question indirectly.
What was the first question?
Is it wrong to tell two heterosexual men, for one of the two, to comment on a pleasant smell of another man?
Yes. Now, what I would say in response to that is there's a way to do something. There's always a better way to do something.
God.
Bro, I like that scent. Where is it so I can try that?
It's another road, but you still get to the same place.
And I'm not all up in his space either as I'm asking him. Because you was in his space, right? You had already violated him.
Maybe.
The violation happened on the second go round.
Okay.
Did you pull him in to smell him?
Yes.
I pulled him in to confirm what I've been smelling, what I smelled on the first hug. He
Remember-
don't normally smell like that.
That's when he said,
Hey, did you tell him? Hey, come here. Dang.
For those listening and concerned, I'm a straight male and very secure.
obviously.
That's why you did it, right?
Well, yeah, but like when we were talking afterwards, he was like, no, man, like for real, like you don't do that.
Come here, let me.
And I was like, all right, man, my bad. I was like, but
y'all good? Are y'all good?
we're good. Like
Okay.
he had to clear the air, and it was awkward during practice. So I guess
Because he was yelling across the court at you the whole time.
maybe he wasn't like we never got close again during
When
practice.
you was yelling like, yeah, like you.
I'm like, dude, I'm not about to like. I'm not about to violate you. Like I just commented on your smell. Or did I violate
you did
already?
violate him. I think you're past that point.
Okay, so man law. I learned y'all confirmed two new man laws for me. No second hugs between straight men. No good comment on a smell that's appealing to your nostrils.
I don't think you should
Whoa.
I don't think you should do a second hug with anyone that you're not related to by blood.
A second hug that close after the first hug.
That's gonna make anyone uncomfortable. I just don't see a scenario where that's acceptable unless y'all are related by blood.
Yeah, like the first hug, okay. The second hug, is he copping a
You
feel?
gotta remember, it was already a full embrace, so you felt whatever it is you were supposed to feel in that hug.
Because you hug differently. You do bad hugs.
Yeah. Everyone else doesn't. Well, not everyone doesn't.
When you bad hugged him, you didn't pick him off his feet, did you?
No.
Okay.
You swing them around.
That was last week. No, I'm joking. Huh. Okay.
So I wouldn't do that. And I would say, are you wearing some cologne? I would ask him, are you wearing some cologne?
So I really violated.
Yeah, you made him uncomfortable, but it's okay. You're learning, right?
So
And you
I
apologize.
guess so. At
And you
almost 40, yeah, I did apologize. I owned it.
You were sincere.
Yes.
You wasn't trying to do nothing. Crazy.
I wasn't trying to.
We
get
get
with
that.
this dude.
We get that. But again, there's a way. Ask. You say, hey, what you wearing? Are you wearing something? You wearing some cologne? Where'd you get that from?
So, okay, so
That's it.
Y'all heard of bond number 9?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I am a connoisseur.
Okay.
Do you know how I found out about bond number 9?
You smelled someone else after you
From
double
one of my
hugged them?
closest homeboys. I call my brother.
You double hugged him.
Well, no, but I commented on his scent.
What did you say?
I said, "Bro, you smell good."
Okay.
Now this is a dude I've known a long time. He didn't have that. Yes, he's a black guy. What?
Your assistant?
Oh, assistant coach was a white guy.
But again, you got to remember the context with your coach. You double hugged him, so all that was a lot all in like one moment.
And there's a hierarchy in your relationship.
Men can hug. Men just cannot double hug. Is what I'm hearing.
It's weird. Like, why I need to hug you twice? It's all like double dapping someone is kind of weird. Like, we just shook hands. Like, why am I shaking your hand again?
Unless it's like you're like they have like the lineup being announced for the NBA game and you do your little stuff.
Okay.
Haven't you seen Blackish?
I am
That was a funny scene on because it was
was it double hug?
the double hug and the double dap.
No, I
It was
haven't
a double
seen that.
dap. He was a bit of a double dapper, but you know that was when they introduced Charlie. That was first season.
Okay, so lesson learned here for those listening and watching. I guess I will no longer be a double hugger, and instead of saying that the smell's appeasing to me, I would just ask, "Hey, man, what cologne are you wearing?"
And then also it like the second example you gave, y'all had a different relationship than you have with your assistant coach.
Right. That's why you probably didn't weird him out.
And you know the thing
So
is,
it's almost a
I
different situation.
And this is part of my like personality makeup. Like I give you a lot of love on the front end. There's no earned trust. You get everything from me.
What I don't want you to be is in your head, bro. Like I get it. Like you're a hugger, and I think anyone who knows you knows and understand that. But I think pulling someone in as they're expecting you to release them puts them in a very vulnerable and uncomfortable state. Okay. Just keep that in mind. Okay. And then to top it off with you smell good. I'm not throwing this out. You should have.
They about to trash me out here on YouTube.
Bro, you should have hit him with the D word. You should have hit him with damn. But no, like you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm
question, what
expecting,
compliments can I give other men?
like it's not a bad compliment in and of itself. It's just the context around it.
So without the double hug, it's okay to say, bro, you smell good.
You're treading, depending on the guy, because you know a lot of men you can't say hardly anything without yelling pause, right? So
I just did it.
it's safe to say, hey, you wearing cologne? To me, that's just a safe, easy lead-in question.
Okay.
If he says no, because imagine if he wasn't wearing cologne and you pulled him in. He was.
Then I have no context I have no reason to pull him in again.
I mean, well, if it was his deodorant.
Yeah, what if it was deodorant? Like,
Well, and
what
that's,
you wearing?
That's why I say
Deodorant.
That's why I say tell him you smell good. Gives you the freedom to say, oh, it's my deodorant. Oh, it's my cologne. Oh, it's my car air freshener.
But he's already been violated, so he's like, what the heck just happened?
Okay, so it confirms. Without the double hug, maybe you smell good is okay.
Hey, you smell nice. What are you wearing? You smell good. What are you wearing?
I can do that.
What is that?
Yeah. Okay.
What's that scent?
I'm just trying to normalize like men being okay to compliment other men.
You can still compliment.
And I know there's a way to do it. I
There's a
understand
way. Like
that.
you smell like. What do you?
The
like,
double hug. Let's be real. The double hug was awkward. I'll admit that.
That was your.
I can't run away from that.
That was your context.
Yeah.
That's very important because he was already probably uncomfortable before you even said he smelled good.
It's like, oh, hit them Gatrey. There's a hug coming.
Baby, but I mean, you gonna hug me? Like that's just what we do. If you and I know boundaries. Like some people don't want that. I do. Especially with our team. Like there's some parents that are not gonna allow me to hug them. Like
you go into them, they're like,
yeah. I read that. I'm like, okay, not hugging her.
High five.
But yeah. Then there's some parents that are like, if I don't do it, they're like, what's wrong with him?
Yeah. Well,
I can see that happening too.
What do you mean?
Like if you're used to they used to you and how you express.
Something's wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
something's going on. Yeah. Okay. Well, this was good.
Okay, I thought that'd be good, but I thought about y'all when that
You
happened.
can't, but I'm with you, Gatrey. There is a space where you can compliment. I just think if it's someone that you're not close to, like that, I think it's always safe to say, hey, what are you wearing?
And that's got to be my thing because in my mind, I feel like I'm close to everybody unless we have a reason not to be close.
And that goes back to your ability to read people anyway and determine, okay, as they get more comfortable around me, I don't have to think through as much or be in my head as much or whatnot.
But coaching this guy almost 5 years, so
yeah, but
I've hugged him during practice. I've hugged him like after games.
Just for you, let's start with not double hugging. Let's just start there. and I think it won't spiral out of control after that.
Fair.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you guys for entertaining this.
I was just like,
This was great.
if you feel it coming on, just be like, hold your hands out like this first, and see how they react. If they come with their hands like this too, like, oh, it's time to hug.
For new relationships.
Yeah, just be like,
all right. It's gonna take some work. I think about my LBs. Like I didn't. I
different relationship, man.
Different relationship.
But even from the onset,
Okay.
Y'all went through a thing together though.
we did. But I'm talking about before that. It was still
Y'all were
hugs.
going through a thing together.
You didn't tell them they smell good in the process, right? Did you double hugging? Again, you're trying to apply this to situations that.
No double hugs. No comments on smell.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Them your bros, dog.
Say what?
Them your bros.
I get it.
Keep Your Point Podcast.